Hello friends, today I am going to start the new chapter Natural Disasters. Natural Disasters. Now first I want to discuss one thing. What is the meaning of natural disaster? Generally we all know that some disaster which are not in our hands, which are not in our hands and arise in the natural way, not by our own efforts. The situation may arise in the natural way, as like the earthquake, as like the volcano eruption. So remember one thing: earthquake, volcanic eruption, tsunami, cyclone, these all are called natural disasters. Forest fire, drought, heavy rainfall, all are example of natural disasters. So first, today I am just explaining different definitions, and before that I am explaining the list. You also write down the name of these natural disasters in your list. Right, my friends? So, earthquake, volcanic eruption, tsunami, flood, famine or the drought, cyclone, forest fire, landslide. These are names of different natural disasters. So as I explained, I have just explained first because you make the list for your preparation. Let us continue with definitions of each different natural disasters. So first I explain the definition of natural disasters, right? You have already heard me. Okay, I am repeating again. The disaster which occur natural way without human interference. Such disasters are called natural disasters. Now, the first is earthquake. Earthquake. Generally, word explain its definition. Shaking or vibrating the layer of the earth is called earthquake. So wherever in the natural way the situation may occur in which the earth is vibrating, shaking or humming and the waves are created. Such natural situation is called earthquake. And one thing more, all disasters have no possibility of giving hint or intimation to us because if any earth is humming, shaking, or vibrating, it is not possible that they inform us. But the change we should understand and we can get the idea. The earthquake originates from its hypocenter, which is deep down below the surface of earth. I repeat, from actually where the earthquake occurs. Listen. Sudden shaking or trembling is known as earthquake, but sudden shaking or trembling of layer of earth is called earthquake, and such earthquake creates waves from epicenter. Epicenter means the place in the center of the earth from where the earthquake arises first. So remember that earthquake will not give us hint. I have already said earlier. And earthquake occurs due to internal disturbance in earth. As the heat increases, the vapor start to come to the upper layer of the earth, but the upper layer is strong, so it is not possible to come out. So it is creating problem, right? So now understand one thing, that this earthquake is spreading up to larger area if it continues for long time. The point of the surface of the earth exactly above the hypocenter is known as epicenter. This is the definition to remember. The point on the surface of earth exactly above the hypocenter or focus is known as epicenter. So remember one thing, that the nearer place of the epicenter will create more damage. Understand? The nearer place to the epicenter will create more damage to us. This is important thing. As I have said earlier, that if the process of earthquake continues for long time, it creates a big disaster which cannot imagine also. So generally, as we have seen, that earthquake takes place within seconds and it cannot continue for long time. So the people living in the local area are not suffering more, otherwise they suffer a lot. Now I want to discuss why the earthquake is more dangerous. We can measure the intensity of the earthquake by a machine. It is known as seismograph. There are three main ways in which the earthquake possible. First is due to the volcanic eruption, the earthquake occur. Second, by strike and slip faults, earthquake occurs. Third, by subduction in an active subduction zone. So remember one thing, that all these situations in which the earth will start humming, then it is difficult to stop it, because it is not our natural reason to create the problem, but it is happening on the natural way. It is not our, but natural problem first. Okay, now I want to discuss the second one is a volcano. Generally, as the heat emerges in center of earth, it starts to rise to the upper layer of earth. But as the upper layer of earth is very strong, so the layer never becomes successful to break the upper layer. And generally, as we have seen that so many substances are coming out, as like molten lava, as like rock fragments, ashes, dust and gases are ejected from the earth surface. So the main thing is this: why it is happening? It is not a human's activity, it is the natural activity. So understand this. Generally, as we have seen that volcanic eruption happens due to different main reasons. The first reason is the high temperature in interior part of earth, means center of earth. Second, creation of magma, means the semi-liquid fluid coming out from the earth, it is magma. Third, creation of gases and vapor. Fourth, a rising magma towards earth surface, means from center of earth to the upper layer of earth, the constant eruption of molten lava is seen. So we understand it very easily, right my friends? So here I am discussing exactly about volcano.